Hi friends, how are you? Good to see you one more time. So today's question is question 258 of the Spirit's book. And Kardec asks, while in the errant state and before a new corporeal existence, does a spirit have the awareness and foresight of what will happen to it during its new lifetime? So before we get into this, there's a word here that we need to understand this question. And that's the errant state. So what's the errant state? That's the state that the spirit finds itself while in between incarnations. Any spirit who is not incarnated, but still has to reincarnate, is in an errant state. So that's what errant state is. So Kardec asks if the spirit, before reincarnating, knows exactly what it's going to go through in his new terrestrial journey. And enlightened spirits answer Kardec. They say, the spirit itself chooses the kinds of trials it will undergo. Its free will consists in doing so. So that's pretty telling, because as the answer says, who are the spirits? Who is the spirit? We are spirits. So we choose the kind of trials that we will undergo. It is our choice. So all the problems and tribulations that we go through in our incarnation was chosen by us. And we have to understand that. So we all know, we often hear people going through troubles, going through hard situations in their lives, and they look up and they say, God, why me? Why is this happening to me? So no more. We can't do that. No self-pity. Because if we're going through it, we chose to go through it. This trial that we're going through is to learn a lesson, to evolve, or to atone for a mistake that we have committed in a past life. But Kardec, not satisfied, he asks a follow-up. And he asks, the follow-up question is, then it is not God who imposes the tribulations of life on it being the spirit, as a chastisement or punishment. And the spirit's answer, nothing happens without God's permission. In giving a spirit freedom of choice, God leaves to it, the spirit, the entire responsibility of its acts and consequences. The path of the good or the path of evil is an open choice. So, if God does not believe it to be just, it will not happen. But we ourselves are the makers of our future. We are in control. We choose whether we want to follow the path of evil or the path of good. It takes a while, though, for us to learn. This is why we need so many reincarnations. But because God is all justice, all mercy, and all love, He allows us to come back and to redo whatever trial we fail. And the spirits continue, and they say, it is necessary to distinguish between what is the work of God's will and what is the work of human will. If a danger threatens you, it is not you who has created it, but God. However, you have willingly exposed yourself to it because you saw it as a way to advance, and God has allowed it to happen. So even accidents or those events that we commonly call fatalities, if we believe it to be a way for us to evolve, for us to learn, if we believe there's a lesson from us going through it, although being God's will, we choose to be present at that time. It is always our choice. So God allows it to happen if it is for the improvement of our beings. And that is what divine love is. Thank you.